Warren Wilson, 506 Limestone. I just have some comments to make, just to make sure that I'm clear about a few things. And the thing that I want to talk about tonight is the word resident. You know, 99 cents of the time, our affairs in the city of Euless have absolutely nothing to do with that. You very well know what goes on. And this scenario is not necessarily directed at any individuals, and it could be dozens of scenarios. I own a house here in Euless. I pay taxes on that house. I have a homestead exemption on that house. My driver's license and voter's registration show that I live in that house. Over the course of time, I meet a beautiful woman, fall in love with her, I get married, and I move to Grapevine. My house now in Euless, I don't want to be vacant, I rent it. Am I a resident? I do volunteer work at the library. I'm very involved in the Heritage Museum out here. Involved in the city council. I come to most meetings, even pre-council. I'm not a deadbeat. I have an interest in this city, very much so. Does that change me being a resident? You know what? I think I want to run for city council. I think I do. Matter of fact, I'm going to run for city council. The charter of this city says I can run for city council with a stipulation that I am a resident. Can I do it? Can I do it? If so, why can't I do it? If not, why can't I do it? Who enforces that? I wouldn't want that job. The city attorney, I don't recognize you. I don't know if this will be around you or not. Who enforces that? I have no idea who does that. And the hard question is, can it even be enforced? If it can't be enforced, then our city charter is tainted. Because what else can't be enforced? What else can I get into if I am not being shown whether I'm a resident or not, or nothing can be enforced about that? I can get into the charter pretty deep on that. What do we do? What can we do? My concern as a citizen about this is I don't want somebody up here governing my city that doesn't live in my city. I don't want you making the decisions up here that you don't have to go by. It's very, very important. Could you imagine an ex-Bedford city council person coming over here and trying to do this? The most dysfunctional city in the Metroplex, second only to Dallas, come over and do that? If we don't close that door, that's exactly what could happen. And again, this scenario about where I am on this deal, you know, I do have an interest in the city. And I think if I understood the charter correctly, resident means you need to reside in the city. Sounds easy. I think I know what that means. But what it means to me may be different from what Mr. Hollis sees. Maybe Mike Brown. And I guess what I'm asking for is, as a council, I'm hoping that you will guard your citizens on this. It is. whether you do something about this. So future problems won't happen. I want to know that I'm running for city council, that I'm not a resident. This is the consequences of doing that. And I don't know that y'all have the authority, I don't think you do, for me not being put on the ballot, that was the case, that would have already been done. What happens? What do we do?
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Dr. Wilson. Do we have anyone else that would like to speak at this public session? Yes, sir.
My name is Mark Compton. I live at 606 Creekside Drive in Euless, and I've addressed the council and the city before in connection with the South Euless swimming pool, and I was pleased to see that it's been scheduled for open this summer, and I'm glad to have that for our community, the area that I live in. So I want to say thanks. I asked twice before about it, and appreciate your consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Compton. Do we have anyone else? If not, then do we have a report from our city attorney who is sitting in from our other city attorney, Mr. Olson?
No report tonight, Mayor, thank you.
Thank you for coming tonight. What about our report from our city manager?
No, Mayor.
Nothing? How about our city council? Any report? No reports at all. Well, at this time, I'd like to remind everybody that the city of Euless will hold a general election on May the 10th, 2014. And these are the following candidates, and if you will rise if you're present. For the mayor, Tim St. Clair. I don't think he's here. Linda Lip Martin. Darrell Easton. For place 2, Jeremy Thompson. And Gary Jones. For place 4, Linda Allenfeld. Linda is running unopposed, but she'll still be on the ballot. Mr. Eddie Price, has filled for a place on the ballot in the special election that was held on the same day. However, with no opposition, the special election has been canceled, and Mr. Price will get that position. Eddie Price's name will appear on the ballot under the heading Unopposed Candidate Declared Elected. Doesn't that sound awesome? Early voting for the general election will begin Monday, April the 28th, and run through Tuesday, May the 6th. The full schedule will be posted on the city's website and will be available from the city secretary's office. Should you have any questions, please contact the city secretary. At this time, this is an honor for us in the city of Euless to have our state representative, Representative Jonathan Stickland. Would you like to stand up, Mr. Stickland? Would you like to say a few words?
No, I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you for coming, and thank everyone else for coming tonight, and have a great week. We will be meeting next time.